Hi guys! Today I have a Sephora haul. This is actually stuff that I've purchased a while ago. This is from the Beauty Insider sale. Not the VIB sale, I've never been VIB status, but the Beauty Insider sale. And then one of the things I purchased way before the Beauty Insider sale, I didn't have time before my Thanksgiving break to film this, so I'm just going to show you now. One disclaimer, if you're confused because you think I'm still on the 5-month no-buy, I posted a finale, so check that out down below. But I was in a no-buy for 3 months and 10 days. The first thing is something I purchased probably a month ago, and there was this whole mishap and I didn't get it for a while after I purchased it. Actually, I didn't purchase this, so I was still on the no-buy. My mom actually gifted this to me, which was so nice. This is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent, so this is the one that everyone talks about. Here it is. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. And basically, I wanted this because I was using the Maybelline Fit Me powder under my eyes, and it was terrible. It made my eyes look so bad and so crepey, and so I wanted to get this. It's interesting because since I stopped using that under my eyes, I've been using it as a face powder, and I like it better than the powder I've been using for years, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Like, for some reason that's not working for me anymore, and the Maybelline one is working more. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this is loose powder. It is very expensive, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I've been using it for many weeks, and I'm not hating it, but I don't get the hype. I am going to continue using it, and if I hate it, I will definitely return it because I have 60 days to return it. So if I hate it by like 2 weeks from now, I will return it. As of right now, I don't mind using it, and I think that it's good, but it's not good. Like, I remember Jaclyn Hill saying that, like, she could die because this was so good, and, like, all these people, and I'm just kind of like, what? What powder did you get? Like, it's not life-changing. It's not. And I wonder if the Wet n Wild powder that I used that comes in the contour kit was better than this, because I feel like it might have been, which is worrying. I'm not sure. So along with that purchase, I got this bag. This is a little Sephora makeup bag, and it came with a ton of samples. You had to spend over, I think, $45 to get it, but I also bought flash 2-day shipping, which is why I was able to get this. And I have to say, I was very disappointed. Like, I would have rather gotten one of the things you get for free with a $25 purchase, like a lipstick or something, because this bag is like really bad quality, and you got a ton of samples. However, I will say that I am glad that I got those samples, and I'm not going to show you the samples because I am doing a like sample Sunday type thing in my 12 Pans of Christmas, and I believe the update is already up, so I'm going to link that down below, and if you're interested to see some of the samples I have been using, then just go check that out. But I will say that I got a sample of the Fenty Beauty foundation and the Fenty Beauty primer. And I was really intrigued because, as you guys probably know if you watch my channel and you've heard me say it before, I don't wear foundation. I've never found a foundation that wasn't super heavy, that it would like transfer everywhere and that I could feel on my skin and that I enjoyed, and that made me feel good enough to want to wear foundation. But I was blown away when I tried the Fenty Beauty foundation with the primer. I tried it the next day without the primer and I hated it, but when I used the two of those together, I was blown away. So, during this sale, I picked up the Fenty Beauty primer and foundation, or primer and foundation. And I actually was a perfect match to one of the shades they sent. They sent like 5 shades, and I was 150, which was one of the shades they sent, and it was a perfect match. So that's what I picked up. This is what the foundation looks like. I absolutely love it. I'm not wearing it today because I didn't have time to put on foundation, but I wear this a lot. And this is the primer, and you can already see I've been using it because there's like a little thing right there where you can see empty product. I don't really know much about foundation or primers. I really have never owned a primer, and since I don't wear foundation, and I've never worn foundation on a consistent basis. I've never needed a good primer. I don't really know what I can tell you about this. I can tell you I have combination to oily skin. I know that people who have dry skin don't like this foundation. I know that when I used it with the primer, it looks so flawless. This honestly stays good for like 12 hours, which I've heard people say like 8 hours is good wear time for a foundation. This looks more or less the same when you put it on through through anytime throughout the day. Like, my friend Emma was complimenting me in this foundation. It was 12 hours later, and I was like, I can't believe it still looks good. I love these, and yes, they were expensive. I got 15% off, which is not a lot, but you know what? I don't own foundation or primer, and it's something that I am using, and I'm loving. It is so good. Along with that, I also got a 100-point perk, which is the Cover FX mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment. So now that I have a foundation, I wanted to try this primer because I've heard people say that it's really good. I actually haven't used it with the foundation yet because I just love the Fenty primer so much with the foundation that I haven't been tempted to use this. This is what it looks like. You get a pretty good size. I think it's around the same price range as the Fenty Beauty primer, so we shall see. I want to use this on days when I don't wear foundation because I still don't wear foundation every day, but if you follow my 12 Pans of Christmas, you know I'm trying to use up a primer on non-foundation days, but yeah, I really would like to use this just like today when I just put on makeup because I get pretty oily in my T-zone, and I think this could really help. I have 2 more purchases. One I actually returned. So I have been in the market for a perfume, and I heard a lot of good things about Nest. And they have this set, I'm going to insert it right here, they have this set of perfumes. It's $30 and you get like every scent or a lot of their scents, and I was like, you know what? I have this coupon. If it's not good, I'll just return it, but like if it is good, then I'll have all these perfumes. What I didn't realize was that they were roller balls, which doesn't really interest me, and I hated like every scent. I tolerated some of them, but I didn't like any of them, and I strongly disliked a lot of them, so I returned that. The last purchase I did not know I was going to make. I used prescribed medicine for my face for acne. I had that acne in 6th grade. I'm a freshman in college. Who knows if I actually have acne anymore, because I talked to my skin doctor and I was like, I don't really like ever, wouldn't call it acne. Like sometimes I'll get one pimple, but I don't have acne, and I don't know if it's because of the prescribed medicine. So like if I go off the medicine, will I suddenly have outbreaks? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, great, thanks, doc. Anyway, my insurance decided they didn't want to cover my face wash, so then when I tried to buy it, it was $187. Guess who's not spending $187 on a face wash? My mom, because she buys my face wash. So I decided to pick up the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I read a lot of reviews, and this one was a couple dollars cheaper, like $10 cheaper than the other ones I was looking at. Plus I had the 15% off, and I was just like, you know what, I need a face wash, and I don't live anywhere near a drugstore, so I'm gonna get this. I don't really know what to say about it. I have been using it, but I haven't really noticed like a difference with my skin. It's nice, but I would say that like if I go through the whole bottle and it doesn't really do anything for my skin, then I probably wouldn't buy it again. I would just buy like Cetaphil or something, because like if I get a breakout and I use this and it helps the breakout, then I'll see like, oh, this is really helpful. But I don't know, like it's hard to tell. Also, I feel like there's not a ton of stuff in here. There's 5 ounces, but like I feel like I've already used this, and I really have not used this many times. You'll see this in an empties one day, and that's when I'll tell you my thoughts. And then I did get another 100-point perk with that, and I didn't really realize, and I kind of wish I hadn't gotten this. This is the UFO Ultra Clarifying Acne Treatment Face Oil, and I thought this was just a normal face oil, and I was like, that's great, I don't own any face oils, I want a face oil, but I didn't realize it was acne treating. It's fine that it's acne treating, but I have prescribed medicine for acne treatments. I'm still going to use this. Like, I've been getting some little bumps on my chin, so maybe if they flare up again, instead of using my prescribed stuff, I'll see this and I'll see what it does. But then I got concerned because on the box it says, like, warning, if you're using this with topical acne drugs, which is prescribed medicine, it might really dry out your skin and you might not want to use this. So then I was like, well, great, I wasted 100 points. Like, do you know how long it takes me to get 100 points? Like, I don't know. Kind of like, but like, it's okay. I'll still use it, but I just wish it was not for acne. I wish it was just like for dry skin, because my cheeks are getting really dry and I live somewhere where it's freezing. Okay guys, so that was everything. I never do hauls anymore, so I hope you guys enjoyed this because I don't know if you'll see one in the near future. So yeah, give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!